Apple is now the most valuable company in all of history. Or at least it would be if you didn't adjust for inflation. Microsoft still remains top dog, but we've already seen what happened with this massive company, how far it's fallen. But right now what's driving Apple stock up is all these rumors of the anticipated iPhone 5. And let's be honest, the iPhone is pretty much the Call of Duty of smartphone. A new one is out each year with a few tweaks. People go batshit crazy, and they sell a billion of them. But I guess I'd rather it be like Call of Duty than Android, where we get a new phone every few months. Ooh, did I go there? But as of now, I wonder what's gonna happen to this behemoth of a company. Will it go from great to mediocre just like Microsoft? Now that Steve Jobs is out of the picture? I guess we'll see in a few years once the company gets to a point in their product outline where Steve Jobs didn't have a say in anymore. So I talked about the invading Chinese noodle cutter robots yesterday. But the beaches of China are now being taken over by female lucha libre wrestlers. So what you see covering their heads is called a face-kini. But actually the reason for wearing this is because having white skin or light skin is really idolized in China. And it's gotten so drastic, at least in the beaches, that you're the weird one if you're not the one wearing one of these. Look at this woman, she must be out of her mind. Really though, if you're gonna go through this much trouble, just don't go to the freaking beach. Or stay inside for that matter. And overall, it's just really interesting how in Asia, there's so much of a craze to become lighter skinned. Yet over here in the US, people are trying to get tanned. It looks like the first few ladies from the earlier pictures weren't trying hard enough, because there are actually full body suits. And the picture of these two remind me of Bane. So let's end up with a story that shows we're now living in the future. This company Aerofex has now created a hoverbike. And according to them, it's as easy as riding a bike. Of course, these remind me of the hoverbikes from Star Wars. But unfortunately, you're not going to be able to buy one of these anytime soon, since they have no plans to mass produce these, but instead use the technology to help the US government build more shit. And take it as you will, but their first idea to use this technology is to make vehicles that could patrol the US borders. Supposedly, we're supposed to have flying cars by now, but I doubt we'll get to that point in this century. Instead, this made me wonder about the possibilities of a hover car, since I think the idea would be a lot more realistic. What do you guys think about the idea or the hover car? Be sure to tell me below, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.